Okay, hello and welcome to another game of Age of Empires 2. I'm playing here as the Turks against the hardest AI. So if you've been following my channel, I'm recording here for my brother Kenny. Um, I moved to a different city, the ping is ridiculously high, and so we would normally play one versus one against each other. Unfortunately, that's not possible. So we're playing against the computer just to keep each other involved in what we're doing. Um, I've not played this game in a very long time. I think it's been at least 2 months since I played my last game, and so I was quite worried that I wasn't going to do well in this game, but we'll see how it goes. I'm playing in the blue as the Turks, and we've got red Chinese. Now, the reason I'm playing against the Chinese is because they're very flexible civilization. They can do a lot, and the AI, the computer, can play them very well. Now, the AI is playing as hardest. Um, and we'll see if I can eke a win out or not. We'll see how it goes. So far with the game, I've got 6 villagers on food at the moment. Moving, I think I'm going to have 4 on wood eventually, and we're scouting out my base with my scout cavalry. Um, and he's just going in circles around the base, checking out what we've got. I'm playing on Arabia, which is probably my favourite map. I just really like Arabia. Um, Looking for sheep. To be honest, I'm just going to speed this up because the beginning of the game isn't particularly interesting. See what's going on here now. Because I'm playing against the AI, I'm not going to bother walling. If I was playing as a human player, I would probably try and wall a lot more aggressively, but I'm not going to bother walling at all in this game. Um, and we're keeping the scout moving the whole time. Let's have a look at my economy. Moved over to the berries. We've got 5 on berries, that's not ideal. Send 1 away to go and lure the boar. Now, I played this game this morning and the boar lure was pretty dreadful. But didn't lose a villager, and I've got lots of villagers gathering from the boar. And I've moved over onto wood, taking the second boar in at sort of the 9-minute mark. Again, another terrible boar lure, and I've got lots of villagers on here. I'm going to move some villagers over onto wood, move some onto gold, and we'll just play through the Dark Age like this. I'm going to start some farms. It's all going really well. I ran out of boar, I ran out of sheep, so I'm moving on to the 4 deer that I've got here. I decided to build these deer, and because I'm moving up to the feudal age, I decided to build a barracks. I kind of forgot to build the barracks, I'll be honest with you, and then I was like, I'm going to have to build a barracks if I'm going to do anything in this game. Um, Doing well with the houses, my economy's looking pretty sound. Um, I was actually quite pleased with what I'd done so far in this game. It's pretty good. Oh, whoa, 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 there's a wolf coming. Do I have any? I've got some weak villagers out here. This is not where the weak villagers should be. But no issues, that wolf has gone down. I think I researched Loom before going up. Let's see, did I research Loom? Yes, I researched Loom. We've got extra attack. No, sorry, extra defense on my villagers. So I researched them before going up, and I've moved 1 villager over to stone because I really like the Turks unique unit. I think that's the Janissary, the gunpowder unit. Along with the Spanish, get gunpowder units earlier than any other civilization in the game. I think I'm right in saying that. Now, as you can see on the minimap down here, I've actually explored quite a lot of the map and still not found my adversary. So where's he at? Sort of sorting out my economy at home, trying to make sure that I've got all my buildings built. So here I've got an archery range and a blacksmith, and then these villagers are going to go back, I think, to the deer. And oh, we've got the scout moving again. What's he going to see over this way? Is he going to spot anything interesting? Let's have a look. No, he's not seen anything. This is really disappointing. I'm not sure where my adversary is. But of course, as soon as that archer range was up, I had an archer made, and I'm just going to try and keep pumping the production as much as possible. Looking at my population limit, I don't want to get housed, and I'm kind of at a loss as to where red is supposed to be on the map. I'm really not sure at this moment. 16 minutes into the game and I've still not found him. Now, some of the advice online is basically you want to try and hit the hardest AI by around the 14-minute mark. And I'm a little bit beyond that, and I'm in no apparent rush to get there. But I can tell you, at least spoiler, he is going for a fast castle, so he's not going to mess around in feudal age like I am. So I've got the fletching upgrade on my archers. I'm going for a double archer range, 3 archers and 1 more being made. My scout over here is still doing nothing. Starting to plant more farms at home. Trying to get as much out of my economy as possible. Double down on the lumber camps pretty early on, and I've got a good lumber camp situation. I've got lots of villagers on gold. That's 6 on gold there, which is ideal. Maybe I should have more. It's fine. This archer range, I'm making skirmishers, and I'm still making archers. And nothing at the barracks. Oh, the scout's moving again. What's he going to find over here? As I say, it's been a while since I have played this game, so I was trying to keep on top of everything, and look what I found. I found a little lumber camp over here, so I'm going to wait until I think I've got 6 or 7 archers is a good number before I start moving out. But continuous production, that's what it's all about, and for the first time in this game, 18 minutes in, and I've been housed, and I'm not really doing anything about it. I was hoping to not get housed at all, but it's so hard when you're making villagers constantly, you're making archers constantly, you're making skirmishers constantly, in order to keep up the production of houses as well. But you want to try and get ahead and stay ahead when it comes to that kind of production. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 archers, and away I go. And yes, I'm still making archers back home, still making skirmishers back home. And I'll put the gather point over here where I see this little lumber camp. So I'm going to try and keep this hill. Hills are very important. I normally attack and then retreat back to the hill, and attack and retreat back to the hill. It's a really good strategy. Here I'm housed again, but I am making a lot of units, and I've got houses queued up, so I'm not too badly housed this time. I'm sort of aware that it's going to be happening, and yeah, I'm still creating military units, and I've still got villagers coming out. Let's have a look at this fight. So because these archers have got the defense upgrade and they've got the attack upgrade, and there's 6 of them. In fact, does he even have loom? Yeah, he's got loom, but that's me killed 2 villagers. I'm looking for my 3rd. Now he's already on his way up to Castle Age at this point, I guess. That's 3 villagers down, 4 villagers down. I've taken him off wood. I've got more units coming at the back here. I'm pretty impressed with how this has gone so far. And I'm going to circle round and see if we can get into more of his economy. So all these are going together, and I think there's a way in through here. So that's going to be good for me. Oh, there's another villager. Let's get him down. See if we can kill this one. There's a good few villagers that I've taken down, and he's not really got anything there to stop me. This is quite an aggressive. I'm quite an aggressive player, especially early on. My late game really struggles, but my early game is pretty good. If I don't say so myself. And I'm just trying to target down as many villagers as possible, trying to keep a hold of this army so that they don't run underneath the town centre, because that's something that you need to be really aware of, not running into the town centre. So here I'm attacking, retreating, and with more archers on the way, more skirmishers, and obviously I've got my town centre over the United villagers, but a good number of farms, a good number of lumberjacks. I've got the gold there. It's all looking pretty good. And oh dear, here is a knight. Now, knights are a hard counter to all the units I've got here, so I'm beginning to panic. If he gets lots of knights, I'm going to be up creek. So I take the hill advantage and I target down that knight and I go forward, but I'm a little bit more wary. Oh, there's another knight there. So as soon as I see that, I should turn around, run away. No running away, he's going to get this archer, without a doubt. Nice and easy. Is he going to get 2 archers? Only 1 archer, but I've got a very weak archer there, but I have started making some spearmen. Now, housed again, great. When it comes to the Turks, they don't get the spearman line. They only get the spearmen, they don't get the pikemen, they don't get the halberdiers. So it's kind of an issue for me, and he's got loads of knights coming in. He's got at least 2. So I've got much more than him. He's obviously in the castle age, I'm still in the feudal age, but I've got the counter here. I've got, this is another archer down, so I've got the spearmen, they're on the hill. I'm not worried at all now. I've got spearmen coming in. I think I've got the spearmen being constantly created. I've got archers being constantly created. So I'm on top of this. I know that he's not going for archers himself. You know, he's not going for skirmishers himself. He's going straight for the knight plate. And so I've just made some spearmen to sort of make sure that these knights don't do too much damage. Now he's seen my spearmen. He's run off. It's just picking off 1 knight at a time. That's the way I want to play this game. It's all my benefit. Here comes on the knight, he's drip feeding me them. Pretty good. Spearman goes down, knight goes down, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 knights there. It's going to be too easy for me. I might get past, and I'm focusing down these knights that got past with my ranged units. I'm going to lose some, but to be honest, it doesn't really bother me. I've got loads, and I've got the hard counter there for him, and I've still got drip feeding army reinforcements coming in at the back here. I should still be creating these units, still creating units, still creating units. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well here. And I'm going up to the castle age. Some didn't manage to be aggressive, managed to create villagers the whole time, managed to create military units the whole time, and still managed to get up to the castle age. In reasonable time, we'll be up by like 27 minutes, something, which isn't too bad. And he's got nothing for me. So I'm going to go back round and see if we can pick off this wood line. I've seen that there's some gold up here, so I know that's a place to hit. And here comes the villager going to this build. Easy pickings for me, but I really need to be really careful not to let this army stray too much towards his town centre. And I have to be elsewhere because, oh, here they are into the town centre. 1 unit lost, 2 units lost, 3 units lost to the town centre. So here I am pulling right back to the hill. My attention must have been somewhere else. I must have been, I don't know, building houses or something, who knows. But I pull right back to the hill. I've got the upgrade for the crossbowmen, and then I discovered, oh, I don't have an upgrade for the spearmen. Not a problem. Here we go. A castle on the hill. This is where I want it. Maybe it's a little bit of a misplaced castle. Maybe should have put it here or further up here. But I didn't want it to be rushed down by knights. Oh, this is going to be juicy. There's lots of villagers here, and I've got crossbowmen now with extra attack, the extra range, extra firing speed, and I've got some spearmen in there as well to protect against the knights. This is good. I mean, his knights are they've got a defense upgrade, but apart from that, and all my crossbowmen are all bunched together, so it's pretty good. These villagers are melting. I've still got army coming down to reinforce, and I should have a bunch of villagers on the way over to make that castle, so it's pretty good for me. I've made a 3rd lumber camp to make my lumber camps more efficient. Probably should have a little bit more on gold. I think I do end up running out of gold eventually. But yeah, it's not too bad, and here I am serving him on his gold, so this is going to be difficult for him to make knights. I've got these crossbowmen here, not allowing them to walk too far into the space. The villagers are here making a castle. I've got reinforcements arriving. I'm constantly making units. I'm still making villagers. I'm still making crossbowmen out of both. I'm still making spearmen. So I'm not letting up, and I've decided to make a siege workshop up here as well, because I'm not going to mess about with this. I want it done as quick as possible, basically. I want it over and done with. But he doesn't really put up any more resistance after this. He's sort of, again, drip feeding me units. And the castle's about to go up. And I'm going to build a lumber camp over here, so I'm doing something with these villagers. And as soon as the castle's up, there's a name for him, castle on the hill. So I've got these villagers making a lumber camp over here, and I've started making janissaries. So I've got some gunpowder units. I've started making, I've started making battering rams, and I've got two decent groups of army over here, sort of slowed up in production because I've run out of gold, run out of wood, but I will be going back to production this soon. And yeah, this is the next week. This has been quite easy work for me. I saw the economy at the start, nice and aggressive early on, making sure that development production is basically the aim of the game here. Don't allow this chance to get too close. Moving back. Yeah, there we go. Not too bad. We've got some more siege coming along. So I think I'm just going to speed up to the end. Done quite well here. So I'm going to be taking out his monastery. Why not? Battering ram here. Should be a third or fourth too soon. Oh, here comes the battering ram. And I'm in the middle of his farming economy. He doesn't have another town centre, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, doing quite well. Here comes the other battering ram, and there's another one being made. Battering rams being created, and that's the last one. I've still got crossbowmen, skirmishers, and spearmen coming out. Pretty happy with this, and got in with the battering rams to pick up the town centre, moving my smaller army forward to mop up any villagers, and yeah, okay. My sheep perish when my folk sought to use it as food. No wonder that we're victorious. I shall abdicate. So, that was the game. Let's have a quick look at the map. Honestly, I'm not sure what he was doing. The AI was such a potato this game. I had a much bigger economy. I think I had many more villagers than him. Maybe I hit him too early. I should have given him a little bit of a chance to boom a little bit. If you do that, then the AI is definitely going to overtake you. So let's have a look at the achievements. So my economy was much bigger, technology not as good, and my total score was obviously a lot more. I killed 76, losing 22, raised 9 buildings, and had the largest army, 84 versus 7. So what can you say against that? My economy a lot bigger. So he only had 1,500 gold. I think it cost 200 gold to get up to the castle age. So 1,300 gold spent on upgrades and units. If he spent it all, I was faster to the feudal age, slower to the castle age, and had a higher research count, with 30 more villagers than him. So pretty good. And the timeline is here if you want to see it. That's all for today. It was a good win. I hope you enjoyed it, and stick around for the next one. Like, subscribe, comment. See you next time.